Zachary Wetmore asks, what digitizing software is recommended and what skill level should I have as a small business embroiderer? Now, that all depends on you, Zachary. Most people starting out, they decide whether they want to outsource their digitizing or do it in-house. If you have some sort of a graphic design background, I would recommend that, you know, perhaps you want to take that in-house because it's less of a learning curve for you, right? You're used to using digitizing software, or you're used to using design software, and so digitizing is just going to be a smaller learning curve for you than someone that has no design experience, has not used Adobe Photoshop in the past, and don't know how to use other design software, and that's going to be a much larger learning curve for them. So it really depends on your situation, but every situation is different. What I've seen is that most people, if they don't have any design experience and they want to just master the craft first of embroidery, you want to make sure to just outsource the digitizing part and worry about that later, right? You can always come back and do that in-house if you wanted to, but you can always just outsource it at first and worry about it later and have a professional do it for you at a very, very affordable price. Now, the flip side to that is if you want more control, if you want better turnaround time, if your customers are asking for very detailed and specific types of designs, or you don't want to leave money on the table by outsourcing to someone else and you want to do it in-house, and you have the capability in terms of time and the knowledge on how to do it, then obviously that's something you should consider and bring in-house and invest in a digitizing software, a professional version where it has to, if you're looking to do customized digitizing, you're probably looking at the highest tier of any digitizing software that you can have the full-blown and full range of features and capabilities, right? So if that's something that you want to do, then you need to ask yourself whether you have the time, whether you have the background and knowledge on learning that, climbing that learning curve. Learning curve is going to be smaller for you if you know kind of how to use design software in the past, or you have graphic design experience. It's going to be larger for you of a learning curve if you don't have that. But more importantly, are you willing to invest that time to learn to learn those things, right? To put in the time and effort to learn a new craft. Because let me tell you, digitizing and providing professional design services for some of these larger embroidery shops or larger custom apparel shops, it is a moneymaker for them, because customers are getting a one-stop shop experience, right? They're coming to you for design services. You're kind of working on the artwork for them. You're designing the artwork for them. You're tweaking the artwork for them, and you're turning it into a digitized format that the machine can actually digitize, or that the machine can actually embroider, so that you can provide kind of an end-to-end solution for your customers, and that's revenue driver as well. So it's all based on your particular circumstance, and you need to ask yourself, are you willing to invest the time? Are you willing to invest in the effort to learn it? And do you have past experience that can help you climb that learning curve much faster than someone that does not have that experience? And whether you want to just master the craft up front and learn the embroidery and make sure that that's okay before investing time and effort into learning the digitizing part. So all in all, it's all up to your particular circumstance. I would look at your business and determine what is the best fit for you before determining the route that you want to go in the future.